guys, it's coffee time. I have to say, I have a lot of mugs, and I think that this is probably my favorite mug to hold. Not only because there's a separate compartment for each of my fingers, but also because it just feels really sturdy. Like, it looks like it's two separate pieces, but it's not. It's all one piece. It's all been molded together, but they painted it different colors. So it just feels like, you know, it's not gonna snap off. That's a problem. As a frequent mug user, this is a problem. Sometimes the handle just like pops off of a mug. But like, there's such a distribution going on here. It's not like with a normal mug, guys. It's very nice. It's very nice, okay? Yesterday on Coffee Time, I was saying how I needed a budget program. Or to figure out a budget, I think is more specifically what I was saying. Like, I don't know how to put together a budget on my own. I needed some way to put together a budget for this year, along with all of my other plans for this year. And so today I woke up to a bunch of texts from people being like, yo, dog, you need a budget 4 is totally on sale on Steam. And I was like, what? Apparently there are budgeting programs on Steam. So I went on there and it was totally on sale and I bought it. And, you know, there's only so far that you can get in a budgeting program before they just stop holding your hand and then I get confused again. Is that sad? There are words in that program that I had to look up. I was like, I don't know what this means. And then once I read it, it made perfect sense. But all together, just so many numbers and spaces to fill in and categories that I needed to possibly rename or delete or add to. And I was just overwhelmed. I was like, what is this? It's good. It's a really good program, I think. I really like the layout of it. I like the interface a lot. And I think it's going to be able to help me. But it took so long today of me just staring at it before it got beyond category, food, subcategory, groceries, subcategory, restaurants. And then I sat there going, maybe there should be a category that's like, treat yourself, and restaurants should go and treat yourself, and groceries, maybe food shouldn't be in a category, maybe groceries should go in daily necessities, or it's just like, what do I do? What? Just too much space. Too many spaces in there, guys. I don't know what to do with all of it. But on the plus side, I think I figured out how to do it for the most part. It's just, you know, it's just a lot. It's just a lot to get a handle on. There's only so much the budgeting program can tell you before it's like, all right, fill some stuff out. And I'm like, what? Just get so confused, and it's not confusing. It's just my brain doesn't like, huh? Oh, well. I looked up today. I think I've told you guys this before. A while back, I looked up how much money a person should be spending, like a person on their own, how much they should be spending on groceries. And I was like, what was that number again? And I went back and looked it up again and just, I spend way too much money on food. I spend so much money on food and I don't need to. I told my mom how much money I spend on food and she was like, what? Like per month? She was like, you need to get a handle on that. Like, you're a small person. You don't need that much food. And I was like, but there's so many good restaurants out here. And, like, pretty much all the grocery stores are, like, health food stores, which, you know, and, like, if I'm going to buy meat, like, I want really good quality meat. And she was like, honey, I'm sure you can figure out a way to spend less money on food. And I was like, I'm sure that's true. I'm sure that is true. So I'm going to try to put together a budget. I'm going to try to stick to it. But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like the list of things for this year is long. It's okay. It's just, you know how people say they hate Valentine's Day because it gives everybody an excuse to, like, be lovey-dovey, but why aren't they just lovey-dovey all the time? And Christmas is the time that gives people an excuse to be nice to each other, but why aren't people just nice to each other all the time? New Year's is totally one of those, where it's, here's an excuse to change something about your life. why didn't you just change that earlier? But it feels like a fresh start. There's this weird mental thing where a new year really does feel like a fresh start, and I don't know why that is. But it's nice. It's a nice feeling. And I'm sure there are plenty of you out there where it's not necessarily a nice feeling. It's more a feeling of, cool, another year of this. But, you know, I feel like it can be an opportunity to try something new. So I'm gonna try all of the cliche things, like spend less money, like save more. Let's put it that way. Save more money and cook for yourself more often and exercise more and stream a lot more this year. That's not a normal thing. That's not a cliche normal thing, but it's the year of streams, guys. Decided it's the year of streams. Oh man, tomorrow, might be able to do the car thing, which I'm really excited about. My parents are helping me out a little bit, which was really sweet of them. My mom was like, look, I want you to be able to put a good down payment on this car. And I was like, yeah, but I can do it. It's fine. And she was like, you can, I mean, you'll wipe out all of your savings. And I was like, yeah, but I need a car. And they were like, don't worry about it. Just don't expect anything for your birthday the next couple of years. And I was like, okay. So they're helping me, and they're very, very sweet. So I love them. I don't only love them because they're helping me out monetarily, but I appreciate their help. They're very sweet to me. So that's nice. I wasn't worried about the car costs because I took care of my student loans a while back, which was an amazing feeling. And I haven't had anything contributing toward my credit. So this is something that will help me out with my credit, which is nice. But, you know, a car is like a big thing. So I was like, oh gosh, car is big. A car isn't as big as like, I'm going to buy a house, which, oh God, don't even, I'll vomit. But, you know, it's a car, it's a big purchase. So, but I think I've figured it all out, which is good. And thank you to my parents for helping me in my time of need. I did the bus thing for so long. I don't know how many of you were with me during that time that I was taking buses all the time. Yeah, all those bus stories. Dude, I had so many bus stories. Man, the bus and I, we became alright friends. I've never taken the buses out here, though. And the people that I've interacted with out here, like in the part of Los Angeles that I live in now, I don't want to be on the bus with those people. I've decided. It's just like, man, that would be a long bus ride too. It would take, oh my gosh, I would have to get up so early. I would do it if I had to. Like if I wasn't able to do the car thing and I needed to take the metro or take the bus for a while. The metro is pretty far away though too. I don't know what the bus situation is out here. I don't see a whole lot of buses out here, and I know there isn't a metro stop near me. That's sad. I wonder if the bus situation here is just bad. I wish there was a metro stop here. Oh, that would be amazing, because there's totally a metro stop near work. Oh, if only. That would have been perfect, but it's not happening. Anyway, sorry. Car talk. Car talk. I am sad that I don't get those bus stories anymore, though. Man. That's where the creme de la creme lived on that bus. Man, every time I took the bus to work, I was like, what's happening here? What is this? It's just weirdness all the time on the bus. But a little bit of just like awkward fear too. Way too many people trying to hit on you and sell you drugs, and just, it's not fun, you know? The metro is nice because it's a bunch of hipsters reading on their Kindles, which is great. I'm just like, go for it, buddies. You read that obviously a romance novel in public, go for it. But on the bus, it's just a lot of people on drugs. And that can get scary sometimes when you're the only person. You're pretty positive that you're the only person who's not on drugs. You're just like, I'm going to be on this bus for like 2 hours. Please don't kill me. Anyway. Trying to make all my videos before I go to Palm Desert and visit the family. So, y'all wanted more Always Remember Me. So that's happening. Y'all want more Monsters, Inc. Y'all wanted more Monsters, Inc. Let's just roll with it. Y'all wanted more of that game, so we're playing it. Is that a game? Let's look it up. Is there a Monsters, Inc. game? There must be. There must be. Monsters, Inc. game. Sneakaboo. What? Monsters, Inc. Sneakaboo. Disney games. No, show me. What is this? Oh, is it a Flash game? It's a Flash game. It's a Flash game. Stop. Stop. There were a few on there. There were a few Monsters, Inc. Flash games. Interesting. But there's like isn't there? Anyway. I'm pretty sure there's other Monsters, Inc. games. That's all I'm saying. Ugh. But, anywho. I'm gonna go and make myself food. But I hope that you guys had an amazing day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Mwah!